What up, everybody? It's your boy Avel Diddy back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you're checking me out for the first time. However you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that hype button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, that hype button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to all of y'all out there, every one of y'all, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Who we got up right now? We got that white boy Jayy Wick up right now.
What?
Yeah. So, if you haven't heard, there is a white rapper, and his name is not Eminem. Eminem is not the only white rapper, y'all. So, he kind of blew up on the internet. He did the radar. He did a few things. He got a couple little videos. If you don't know, his name is Jayy Wick. That's his name. Okay. All right, y'all get the message. Y'all hear him? He said he was down to win, all of that, right? So we have a story coming out. I'm gonna read y'all the article and then I'll tell y'all what I think. It says a performer known as Jayy Wick was arrested in Metro Atlanta in connection with a shooting at a Florida beach.
What?
Investigators said 26-year-old Donald Anderson allegedly banged an 18-year-old man multiple times in a Panama City Beach.
What?
Authorities said Anderson later performed at a nightclub after the blicking before being taken into custody.
What?
Boy, that's a real down white boy right there. He gangster. He hang with nothing but black dudes. You know, when you see him on this video, he sound like a real down south country boy. It says a performer known as Jayy Wick has been arrested in Metro Atlanta connection with a Bam Bam that critically injured an 18-year-old man at a Florida beach, according to the Bay County Sheriff's Office. Authorities identified the suspect as 26-year-old Donald Anderson, who faces a charge of attempted first-degree unaliving.
What?
Investigators said eyewitnesses identified Anderson as the person who fired multiple shots at the victim. According to the sheriff's office, Anderson fled the scene after the shooting and later performed on stage at Vibes nightclub in Panama. Deputies said he was in the area for 229 takeover weekend. So that must have been some kind of weekend they had out there. It's not giving any information about why he actually, did the crime. It says during the investigation, a security guard associated with Anderson told deputies he heard the gunfire, located the victim, and moved him closer to the pavement from the beach area. Investigators later obtained an arrest warrant and traveled to Metro Atlanta on May 4th to conduct surveillance and interviews. So somebody told who it was. And so apparently, the investigators went to Atlanta to, peep the scene, see if they can catch him slipping, committing other crimes in the process of them, trying to interview him. It says authorities arrested Anderson on May 5th without incident with assistance from United States Marshal Services, Atlanta Police Department, Clayton County Police, and Panama City Beach Police. Wow.
What?
They was all coming for the white boy. Wow. Investigators said a firearm was recovered from Anderson during the arrest. If he's hanging with a bunch of brothers, and if he's hanging with a bunch of black people and he's acting like us and he's rapping like us, most likely he got the same weapon that he used on this dude. We just gonna assume he does. All right. It says, what's next? Anderson is expected to be extradited to Florida. Authorities said the investigation remains ongoing as detectives continue interviewing witnesses. So it was a weekend going on. So it must have been a lot of people out there. He probably was really recognizable. It says, if convicted, Anderson faces a minimum mandatory sentence of 25 years in prison and up to life imprisonment.
What?
We will not tolerate, this is what the cops are saying. The cops are saying, we will not tolerate this kind of violent behavior in Bay County, Sheriff Tommy Ford said. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. If you come to Bay County to commit these crimes, we will find you and hold you accountable.
What?
Man, law enforcement ain't playing. And whether you black, white, Mexican, whatever you are, especially if you in hip hop, they coming to get you for real. Now, don't be surprised if this case turns into something federal, because with the weaponry they found on him, we don't know if it's legal, if it's illegal, if he took it across state lines. You know, that's when the feds and ATF and all of those kind of people get involved when you start doing stuff like that. When you start taking it across state lines, anything state lines, oh, the feds want they want their piece. They want their piece. We don't know, you know, well, they said the person that actually got hit, he's in critical condition, but he's still alive. They didn't say anything about whether he was conscious, unconscious, if he was talking or whatever. I'm quite sure there's going to be way more developments that come out, you know, in the next week or so. So we'll see where this case goes from there. I just tell you, man, these rappers, when they out in public, you know, whether, you know, because he did go viral, so it's not like he doesn't have, you know, a recognizable face or whatever you want to say. But apparently, if he had to pull out his own weaponry, and whether he was defending himself or not, if he had to do something like that, that means he doesn't have security. All of them need security. I don't care if it's just one big guy, but something that's in between you and the people when you out trying to do business. Because apparently he was out looking for business, because he was at his place of employment, which would have been, you know, hitting the stage. Because they said right after he did it, he went and did a show. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I want to know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think these rappers need to start trusting security more, or homeboy security, some kind of security? Or do you think, you know, they doing the right things by saving money by, you know, keeping the weapon they self and not being afraid to use it? What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think down below, all right? That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that hype button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And y'all already know I'm going to be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. So I'm definitely going to catch y'all on the next one, all right?